Once upon a time in the bustling streets of London, there lived a man named Samuel. Samuel was an ordinary man with an ordinary life, but he had a deep yearning for wisdom and tranquility. One day, while browsing through the shelves of an old bookstore, he stumbled upon a book titled The Stoic Way: 5 Lessons to Deal with Hard Days. Intrigued, he purchased the book and began his journey into the world of Stoicism. Lesson 1. Acceptance of the uncontrollable. As Samuel delved into the book, he learned that Stoicism taught the importance of accepting things that were beyond one's control. Life was filled with unpredictable events, and he needed to embrace the fact that not everything would go his way. This lesson resonated with him, especially on days when the London rain seemed endless and gloomy. He learned to accept the rain and see its beauty, rather than cursing it. Lesson 2. Focus on what you can control. Samuel realized that he couldn't change the weather, but he could control his reactions to it. He began to apply this Stoic principle in his daily life. On hard days when his commute was delayed due to the rain, he focused on using the extra time to read or listen to educational podcasts, turning an inconvenience into an opportunity for growth. Lesson 3. The power of perspective. Stoicism taught Samuel the power of perspective. He understood that the way he perceived a situation determined his emotional response. When faced with a challenging project at work, instead of feeling overwhelmed, he reminded himself that it was an opportunity to showcase his skills and learn from the experience. His change in perspective transformed the hard days into valuable learning experiences. Lesson 4. Virtue as the highest good. The Stoics believed that true happiness came from living a virtuous life, regardless of external circumstances. Samuel began to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, and kindness. On days when he encountered rude commuters or difficult colleagues, he responded with patience and empathy, striving to be a better person regardless of the challenges he faced. Lesson 5. Remembering impermanence. The final lesson Samuel learned was the Stoic concept of impermanence. Hard days, like all things in life, were temporary. He reminded himself that the rain would eventually stop and the sun would shine again. This perspective gave him the strength to endure even the toughest of days with resilience and equanimity. As Samuel embraced these Stoic lessons, he noticed a profound change in his life. The hard days that once seemed insurmountable became opportunities for personal growth and wisdom. He no longer dreaded the rain, but welcomed it as a reminder of the Stoic principles that had transformed his life. In the heart of London, Samuel had found solace in the wisdom of Stoicism. He learned that by accepting the uncontrollable, focusing on what he could control, shifting his perspective, cultivating virtue, and remembering the impermanence of all things, he could navigate the hard days with grace and serenity. In doing so, he discovered the true essence of a Stoic life, one filled with wisdom, resilience, and inner peace.